Because
like fuck you up.
no.
It better be good, man.
No,
It better fucking be good.
Because everybody, because we all go to school together, we've all heard each other's stupid poems. Before we die, I'll see your eyes again, youth of my 20s, wearing a fine beard, scarlet bushes, the old familiar world, a long journey unaccomplished. For a moment, saw myself in the green afternoon. I'd honk my horn at his manly gait. We see together age and eternity, a great dumb rotting church. No symbolic dressing for the string beans and daisies. My God, the soft beauty of the middle-aged. Come flow in the swirling sheets, lie down between the bridegroom and the bride. So much life passed through, beckoning me out. What genius of sensation, I thought. 5 years ago, sitting in my apartment, open like trees in the green automobile of the murky old forgotten millipede's black head moving inches away. On a plane. I never felt you turn me on, looking for gold situations. Cedar told me not to look south, landlocked out and haunted, cascading storms. Regret keeps trying to change the story. Bring your love back on a plastic ring, table and chair disappearing the whole time. I lost the beautiful boys in that light, leaving the sky green. I'll close my eyes, blonde and tall, under the fragment. I'll drop dead, all the same color. When parrots land along the river, San Francisco or Natchez, the day of my death in a city. No one mistakes your face. Come as you are, have a hangover, something in the way. They call you my wife. There's a slight chance I walked into your room naked. I got so high, I can't complain. In pictures, she's really great. Nothing above feet in the trash. Floors up in the dead of night. Please excuse my nerves. There's something I've not told you. There's a good time down here. Beads in the hall, and pain is slow. If you're thinking black suns, wait for faith to arrive. No one will know it flying in the sky. Childish things separate bad brains and money, stolen from me a couple of times. Blood and lace, a bit of ghost. I'll be gone when morning comes. Bat of hell worth 100 nights. Listening to song cycles, I don't taste the end. It's like no place waiting in this opera. Best loved. Cold shoulders become nothing left to dream of the older I get. The less I understand the fears of taking chances, tossed and streamed in cloudy tresses. Is there anything can harm you? Anything you are afraid of? Stretched out hand to pluck the rush. I will share my kingdom with you. Clear all the fishing grounds and rivers. Slay all monsters and magicians, giants and serpents, the great bear of the mountains. Silence moans of sorrow. I could draw you to me, speaking almost as a man speaks. I say I know too well I've been taken for granted, in long lines waving, bending, the great traveler full of wonder, bigger than seawater. Let me meet the strangers, put them at ease, cover all the arrows of warning. Naked lies your heart before me. In the shelter I will come and sit. Beside you I caused a lot of grief. And this is a collaboration I wrote with Jackson and our friend Cedar. called Yellow Light. I used to love shops and drinks, late at midnight, sitting down to the dispute. Night falls under days. The dream happens at observation, in my own time. Murder mystery. A power outage brings out the hurricane shades. Such a dark night. Frames shining on our fantastic friends, and back down away from the island. Fields of violet choking up the coast. Invisible ink all explosion smooth to sip. Old gold lights whisper Havana 1913. People say you rule it with one wave. The film and the music were a cult, weed level, sitting still as a mirror, waiting for the flood.
Ghost.
These are all poems about my daughter. Or, they're not about her, they're about me, but... but I use her as a reason to write about myself. Second day. We skipped the one inside a community classroom. I wonder if they miss us, if blonde Abby is crying even though my beard is not there. Because I am not, there is more room for the nannies to sit, for kids to run around to wipe snot on all the toys when they should be at home. We are at the park. There are other nannies too. They are outside though. Their kids have snot, but it falls to the ground, mixes with the sand. These nannies eat burritos, drink salsa from plastic cups. I wait for their kids to cry when I come near, but they don't. Maybe it's the sunshine direct from the sky, over my shoulders so my face looks like it's descending. A return to comfort, my arms open to them. The breeze I ride carrying my child, nameless with smiles spread across our faces, fingers crossed in cream cheese from the bagels we are eating. Brawl. The English bulldog, or beefcake as I like to call him, ran after the white beast on a play structure. He clotheslined him and they fell, the white beast knocking the back of his head on the carpeted floor. A loud thud. Everyone froze. There was no sound except for the screaming of the white beast. His grandmother was too far away to console him, so Beefcake's mother stepped in, out of guilt for her son's violent act. She took the beast into her arms, patted his pale back while he cried, until he vomited all over her. Milk and bananas rolled out of his mouth, like a waterfall that had always been there, pooled in the mother's crossed legs, in her jeans and leather boots. This is the last one. Stoned. It's a small room, screaming kids, mothers, and nannies, talking about playgrounds, potty training, snack foods. I stutter when I talk, can't meet anyone's eye at the block table. Panic attacks at circle time. The teacher adds a chorus to the wheels on the bus. Looking at me, she sings, the daddies on the bus say, sit on my lap, sit on my lap, sit on my lap. The daddies on the bus say, sit on my lap, all through the town.